In today's video, we're diving deep into the GMC Canyon, a truck that's caught the eye of many midsize pickup fans, but holds some serious secrets under that shiny sheet metal. The Canyon has been around since 2004, starting as a compact truck before bulking up to midsize in later generations. It's got the looks, it's got decent power, but what about reliability? That's what we're breaking down today. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly of owning a GMC Canyon. If you've been researching the Canyon, you've probably heard whispers about transmission issues. Well, those whispers are actually screams from owners, especially of the 2015 to 2020 models. The 2015 Canyon is basically the poster child for transmission problems. We're talking about trucks that take forever to upshift or downshift, or do it so roughly you feel like you're riding in a mechanical bull. Not exactly what you want when you're hauling a trailer up a mountain. Things were so bad that some owners reported their trucks actually moving while in park. Yeah, you heard that right. Park it, get out, and watch your Canyon decide to take itself for a joyride. Other owners have had their automatic 4WD get stuck in low gear, which is great if you're rock crawling, but terrible literally everywhere else. The 2018 models aren't much better, with slipping torque converters causing dangerously hard shifts, and the 2017s, they're out here chugging, jerking, and shuddering like they're trying to imitate a washing machine on a spin cycle. In 2024, GM faced a class action lawsuit involving over 800,000 vehicles with the 8L45 or 8L90 8-speed automatic transmissions, including our friend the Canyon. That should tell you something about how widespread these issues are. Another issue was the way you could suddenly lose power steering while you're navigating a tight corner. The 2015 Canyon in particular has a nasty habit of having its power steering assist just quit on you. One minute you're cruising along, the next minute you're wrestling with the wheel like you're in an arm wrestling competition with The Rock. Some owners have replaced their steering racks and pinions, which isn't cheap by the way, only to have the problem come back. That's like paying for a 5-star meal and getting served gas station sushi. Even worse, some 2017 owners have had their steering columns fail at, get this, just 4,000 miles. Now that's like buying a brand new iPhone and having it die before you even finish setting it up. Now, the heart of all these problems is the engine issues. While the GMC Canyon engines are generally pretty solid, when they go bad, they go really bad. We're talking about engines stalling, misfiring, hesitating, or flat out refusing to start, sometimes as early as 3,000 miles. The 2015 model strikes again. Many drivers report their trucks running roughly or stalling when changing speeds. Imagine you're merging onto a highway, you press the gas, and instead of accelerating, your engine just dies. That's not just annoying, that's dangerous. The engine issues often stem from worn valve seats, which can lead to all sorts of performance problems and increased maintenance costs. Then there's the timing chain rattles and variable valve timing actuator solenoid failures that'll have you on a first-name basis with your mechanic. Have you ever wanted your truck to serenade you with a high-pitched squeal every time you touch the brake pedal? What? No? Oh, well, the 2015 Canyon owners got that feature whether they wanted it or not. GM actually recalled affected vehicles to replace defective brake calipers. Now, you might think this got the problem solved, right? Wrong. Many owners reported the squeal continued even after getting brand new calipers. Some had to go aftermarket just to get some peace and quiet. Now, this isn't just an annoyance issue. Problematic brakes are a serious safety concern. When your stopping power is compromised, so is everything around you. Another issue was the chaos that comes with its climate control system. Now, nothing beats cruising in your truck with perfect cabin temperature. Unless, of course, your AC decides to pack up and move to Alaska. Many 2015 Canyon owners, I hope you're seeing the pattern here, faced exactly this problem. The culprits range from faulty instrument panels to defective heaters, leaking heater cores, or noisy fan clutches. Then there are electrical issues. Modern trucks are basically computers on wheels, and the Canyon is no exception. Unfortunately, that means when the electrical system has issues, it's like your truck caught a digital disease. Common problems include malfunctioning HVAC blower motors, faulty fuel level sensors, enjoy guessing how much gas you have left, and issues with the pass lock security system that can actually prevent your truck from starting at all. One owner said he had to get a tow 3 times because his truck wouldn't recognize its own key. It's like your truck developing amnesia and forgetting who you are. Then there's rust. Trucks are supposed to be tough, built to withstand the elements. So why are some Canyons rusting faster than an abandoned bike in Seattle? Excessive rust affects both the Canyon's looks and structural integrity. It's not just about appearances. When important components start corroding, your safety could be compromised. This isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a resale value killer and potentially a safety concern. Nobody wants to buy a truck that's disintegrating before their eyes. There's also the issue with fuel efficiency. In today's world of sky-high gas prices, fuel efficiency matters more than ever. Unfortunately, the Canyon falls short compared to many competitors in the midsize truck segment. While you're not buying a midsize truck expecting Prius-level efficiency, you also don't want something that drinks gas like a college freshman at their first party. The extra fuel costs add up over time, making the Canyon potentially more expensive to run than some of its rivals. Now, let's talk about where you'll spend most of your time with your Canyon. Inside it. While trucks prioritize utility over luxury, comfort still matters on those long drives. The Canyon has faced criticism for its cramped rear seating, narrow front seats, and overall ergonomic design that seems to have been an afterthought. When you're on a road trip or using your truck for work all day, these comfort issues become more than minor annoyances. One owner described the back seat as, quote, a place you'd only put people you don't really like, end quote. Ooh, ouch. So, is it all bad news? Despite all these issues, the Canyon isn't without its merits. When everything's working properly, it offers decent towing capacity, respectable off-road capability, especially in AT4 trim, and styling that many find more upscale than some competitors. The 2023 and newer models seem to have addressed many of these concerns, showing that GM is listening to customer feedback. The refreshed Canyon has received better initial quality ratings, suggesting the worst may be behind us. So, what are the best Canyon years to buy? If you're set on getting a Canyon, here are the model years that seem to have fewer issues. 2012 to 2013, late first generation. 2019 to 2020, issues were less common. 2023 plus, refreshed model with improvements. And the problematic years to avoid are the 2004 to 2006, early production issues, 2015 to 2016, the worst of the bunch, and 2018, transmission problems. If you're already on a Canyon, here are some tips to keep it running smoothly. 1. Get regular transmission fluid changes, more frequently than the manual suggests. 2. Listen for any unusual sounds from the steering system. 3. Address any engine hesitation immediately. Don't wait for it to get worse. 4. Consider aftermarket brake components if you experience the infamous squeal. 5. Keep an eye on early rust formation and address it promptly. So, is the GMC Canyon worth buying? Like many things in life, it depends. If you're looking at a problematic year like 2015, I'd recommend running away faster than this truck's value depreciates. But if you're eyeing a newer model or one of the more reliable years, and you go in with eyes wide open about potential issues, the Canyon can be a decent midsize truck option. Just make sure to get a thorough pre-purchase inspection, check for any open recalls, review service records meticulously, test drive extensively including highway merging and various speeds, budget for potential repairs if buying an older model. The Canyon lives in a competitive segment with alternatives like the Toyota Tacoma, which is well known for its reliability, Ford Ranger, and Honda Ridgeline. Each has its strengths and weaknesses, so do your homework before committing. That wraps up our deep dive into the GMC Canyon. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest automotive content. Drop a comment if you've had experiences with the Canyon, good or bad. Let's get a conversation going. Until next time, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down.